It's graduation season, right? All these colleges, you're seeing everybody graduate, and high schools are starting to do it. And somebody who had a special graduation in her family that she's celebrating, which I will get to on the back end of this first clip, is Sunny Hostin. We talked about The View and how dumb they are. Here's, just in case you forgot, Sunny Hostin's view of America.
I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have. It's stolen land, first of all, okay? California is stolen land. The biggest threat to our country today, says the FBI's director, is white supremacy.
There is a moment on TV when a host stops looking confident and starts looking nervous. You may not always notice it right away, but you can feel it. The smile fades, and the confidence begins to disappear. Many viewers felt that was what happened to Sunny Hostin. She sat at her usual desk, ready to share her opinions like always. But this time felt different. Megyn Kelly was there, and many people believed she came well prepared. She stayed calm, made her points, and quickly caught the audience's attention. Before the discussion had even gone very far, many people online were already talking about what was happening.
Well, fear not, Sunny, because look at the picture she posted just the other day. Here is her son graduating from Harvard. Yes, her black son graduated from Harvard, even though it's a country of white supremacists, and she's deeply, deeply worried for his future. I'm sure he has no chance ahead of him, Stu. The effing nerve of this woman.
Some people believe daytime TV can feel more like a show than a news program. They say the big reactions, dramatic pauses, and emotional moments are often meant to keep viewers watching. Many people felt Sunny Hostin was very comfortable in that style. But when Megyn Kelly challenged her, some viewers believed the conversation changed. They felt Megyn encouraged people to look past the TV performance and focus on what was really being said. After that, many viewers said they watched the show in a very different way.
Ladies of The View. Speaking of Sunny Hostin, take a look at SOT 15.
I worry about the working class. I worry about my mother, a retired teacher. I worry about our elderly and their Social Security and their Medicare. I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have. And I remember my father telling me many, many years ago that I was the first person in his family to enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights than I had when he told me.
But many viewers felt the story became even more surprising as the discussion went on. They believed Megyn Kelly pointed out a pattern in Sunny Hostin's comments. She argued that Sunny often spoke about empowerment, but sometimes interrupted people who disagreed with her. She also said Sunny called for open discussion, but did not always welcome different opinions. Megyn stayed calm and presented her points one by one. Many viewers felt that careful approach made a stronger impact than a loud argument, and the debate quickly spread online.
First of all, okay, California is stolen land. The biggest threat to our country today, says the FBI's director, is white supremacy and domestic terrorism. Merrick Garland said the biggest threat to our democracy is white supremacy and domestic terrorism. How do you come together when it's homegrown terror? And we have never addressed why there is that issue that remains in this country 400 years later.
So we have white supremacists running around this country. It's the biggest threat we face. And she's deeply worried about her children's future.
Then many people noticed something else. It was not just what Sunny said, but how she said it. She spoke slowly and seriously, making each point sound very important. For years, many viewers felt that style made her seem confident and believable. But critics said Megyn Kelly turned that style into a weakness by calmly copying it during the discussion. Some viewers felt the serious tone no longer had the same effect and began seeing it differently. They believed that was the moment the conversation changed, and the debate quickly spread across the internet.
To do it because I just sensed that there could be something in my family history that would be disappointing. But what I found out was that my mother's family, while they are Puerto Rican, they actually originate from Spain. And the reason that they moved to Puerto Rico is because the slave trade had been sort of canceled in Spain and then Curacao, and then they moved all of their slaves to Puerto Rico. And so the family business, I have been told that they were printers and journalists. I still believe in reparations, by the way, so y'all can stop texting me and emailing me and saying that I'm a white girl and that I don't deserve reparations.
Then the debate became even more intense. Megyn Kelly stopped talking only about Sunny Hostin's opinions and began talking about the environment where she shares them. Megyn argued that Sunny usually speaks in a setting with friendly co-hosts and little pushback. She compared that to her own career, saying she had worked in tougher situations with stronger criticism and difficult interviews. Many viewers felt this comparison gave them a new way to look at both women, and the discussion quickly spread across social media.
Megyn Kelly's reaction to Sunny Hostin's stupidity in this video is everything. Check it out.
If America is not the #1 global power, it's not going to be Denmark. It's going to be communist China, a country that right now the government is imprisoning Uyghur Muslims in concentration camps. It is a deeply racist government. It's a human rights violating government. It is a government that if they are the leader of the free world, we are not a free world the way that we are.
But the discussion went even further. Megyn Kelly argued that similar actions often receive different reactions depending on who was involved. She said Sunny Hostin was sometimes harder on certain people while giving others more understanding. Instead of raising her voice, Megyn used different clips to support her point. Many viewers felt the comparisons were convincing, and people on social media began sharing and comparing the clips themselves. Soon, the discussion grew beyond one TV segment and became a much bigger online debate.
Sunny Hostin I think she went to Binghamton undergrad, and she went to Notre Dame Law School, which is a great law school. Her son right now is at Harvard. That son she wants us to think is sitting there oppressed, who she's got to fight on behalf of because America is so awful to him. They're educating him right now at Harvard University.
Then Megyn Kelly did something many people did not expect. She became very quiet. She calmly looked into the camera and suggested that maybe Sunny Hostin's public image depended too much on sounding certain and morally right. Megyn questioned what would be left if that image disappeared. She compared it to a magician repeating the same trick, hoping the audience would not notice how it worked. Many viewers felt that calm approach made her point even stronger, and the clip quickly spread across the internet.
Here's Sunny Hostin over on The View, accusing Israel of war crimes.
There is an international human rights body of law. And when you look at that law, part of it is retaliation against innocent civilians collectively is also terror.
The conversation then took a different turn. Megyn Kelly moved beyond criticism and raised a bigger question about influence. She suggested that being influential inside a TV studio is not the same as having influence across the country. Critics argued that while Sunny Hostin has a strong voice on her show, Megyn has built her career in many different ways, including interviewing presidents, questioning lawmakers, and later creating a successful podcast after leaving network television. Many viewers felt this comparison showed the different paths both women had taken, and the discussion continued to grow online.
Sunny Hostin's not nice.
I do think that there is a thing called pretty privilege. There is a thing called white privilege. There is a thing called tall privilege. And we have to acknowledge that. And unfortunately, there still is that stigma against the LGBTQ plus community. 70% of the WNBA is Black. A third of the players are in the LGBTQ plus community. I think that people have a problem with basketball playing women that are lesbians. Who cares? They are great athletes.
What do you mean? They're queer plus trans?
They're trans?
Actually, they will have trans. They're going to have a washed up 38-year-old NBA player who's 6'8", 250, and he's going to realize I'm averaging 1 point and I actually just got cut from the Knicks, and I'm going to go and I'm going to average a triple-double, 30 points a game, and I'm going to put on a dress and they're going to call me Sal.
Then the discussion took another turn. Megyn Kelly argued that Sunny Hostin had a hard time laughing at herself when she faced criticism. She suggested that even small jokes or simple challenges often brought strong reactions. Megyn did not need to exaggerate her point. Many viewers felt Sunny's expressions and responses spoke for themselves. Some even believed the situation had become ironic, saying Sunny did not realize that many people were now seeing her as part of the joke instead of the one leading the conversation.
Sunny Hostin I think she went to Binghamton undergrad, and she went to Notre Dame Law School, which is a great law school. Her son right now is at Harvard. That son she wants us to think is sitting there oppressed, who she's got to fight on behalf of because America's so awful to him. They're educating him right now at Harvard.
Then came the moment many people shared across the internet. Megyn Kelly made a sharp comment that quickly caught everyone's attention. She suggested that Sunny Hostin's public image relied more on style than substance. Many viewers felt that one statement summed up her entire argument. Soon, screenshots spread across social media, TikTok videos appeared everywhere, and reaction channels began talking about it. What started as a podcast comment quickly turned into a major online discussion that many people believed could not be ignored.
Sunny Hostin, who's upset about her white privilege and her pretty privilege. You know, Sunny Hostin's out there openly admitting to how much cosmetic work she's had done. So just take a seat on your pretty privilege. Okay, it's not just Sunny. There's sports writers, Jamel Hill. She's met. And one other point, okay, because this one's just so annoying. One other point. Why is it a problem that the majority of WNBA players are black and Caitlin Collins,
But the biggest point was not the criticism itself. It was what Megyn Kelly said it revealed. She argued that daytime TV can sometimes make people seem more important or more believable than they really are. She suggested that putting someone behind a desk with cue cards, applause, friendly co-hosts, and a strong message for years can turn them into a trusted voice for millions. Megyn said this was not just about Sunny Hostin, but about how the TV industry works. In her view, the system often rewards drama over facts and emotion over careful discussion. Many viewers felt her comments raised a bigger debate about how television shapes public opinion.
Sunny Hostin over on The View, accusing Israel of war crimes.
There is an international human rights body of law. And when you look at that law, part of it is retaliation against innocent civilians collectively is also terror and is also a war crime.
What Israel is saying consistently is, if you want your water, if you want your electricity, release our hostages. In my view, that's not an...
In the final moments, Megyn Kelly did not end with a dramatic attack. Instead, she calmly made her point and let the audience decide. Many viewers felt her message was bigger than one person. She suggested the issue was about how the media works, not just about Sunny Hostin. Sunny would likely keep hosting the show, and the program would continue as usual, but some people felt the audience had started looking at things differently. They began asking whether the loudest voices are always the most trustworthy. Many viewers believe that simple question changed the conversation and made them see the debate in a new way.